Hello, sweet baby yams, it's your boy, Yammie Noob. I hope you've got your rain boots on because I am about to spill some serious tea. That's what the kids are saying these days, right? All right, let's get started and let's get ready to make the Boston Tea Party look like amateur hour. Okay, maybe there won't be that much tea, but you get the idea. Sweet, tiny baby yams. Today we're talking about cars. Fast cars, big cars, small cars, tiny cars, all of the cars. Isn't this a motorcycle channel? Why are we talking about cars? Mostly though, we are going to be talking about the 7 reasons cars are, wait for it, better than motorcycles. I know, it pains me too, but facts are facts, and here at Yammie Noob Enterprises, we pride ourselves on presenting you with the facts. So unfortunately, I've got 7 facts that put cars on the winning side of this debate, at least temporarily. Take a moment to collect yourself, you two-wheel loving heathens. Your Papa Yam is here. It is all gonna be okay. But before we get started, we've got to give a huge thanks to our sponsor for today's video, Ridge Wallets. You've seen me talk about these guys before. They make the finest minimal wallet that money can buy. And literally hundreds of you have bought these wallets off my suggestion alone. Seriously, they are that good. Hell, even the Discord server boys on our Patreon page got hooked up with their free ones and they love it. In case you don't know, Ridge Wallet redefined the everyday carry and created this literally bulletproof wallet that's RFID blocking, stores loads of cards, and is made out of premium materials such as aluminum, titanium, carbon fiber, and more. So you can get your wallet to match your exhaust system, for example. For a limited time, fans of the Yam are going to get 10% off by using the code Yammie at checkout and by clicking the link in the description below. Ridge is a huge reason why we're able to dominate the motorcycle space on YouTube, and they are good guys. So head over there and get started. So once again, use the code Yammie to get started, get 10% off, click the link below, support the channel. All right, my sweet squids, first up we have track speed. Motorcycles can lay claim to affordability and ease of arriving to a track day, but when it comes to speed, this one is neck and neck with our car guy brethren. Bikes are undoubtedly quicker thanks to their incredible power to weight ratio, but for the long haul on the track, cars do have the chance to take the title. Not all cars are created equal though, so don't expect to grab a track day in your PT Cruiser and take on a Ducati Panigale V4S, okay? That's just not gonna happen. Or will it? Has anyone ever raced a PT Cruiser versus a Panigale on track? How close is it? I need to know for science reasons. But a comparable bike and car going head-to-head on a curvy track, the car can win. It's got the benefit of downforce and the ability to take corners at higher speeds. Where bikes need to start braking for a corner sooner, cars have the ability to brake into a corner much later. They can hold their speed longer and they glide around an outstretched chicken wing. Moral of the story, on a quick straight shot, we've got them. Seriously, an S1000RR can out-accelerate a Formula 1 car up to a certain speed, but when it comes to track days, they can take us. Now let's check out the second reason cars are better than motorcycles, shall we? Actually, I don't think I can make it through this entire list like that. Cars are better than motorcycles. Ugh, let's try this again. Let's check out the second advantage cars have over motorcycles. All-weather comfort. I have got to hand it to those four-wheeled nerdmobiles on this one. It is much nicer to drive around through freezing conditions than it is to ride. Is there gear out there that was built in with heat devices? Sure, but I'd still rather drive a car or a truck when it's 28 degrees out. And before you get your panties in a twist, yes, I recognize that you are an iron butt-having, steel-willed champion of 2 wheels, and you will ride in any and all conditions. Congratulations, you win the sadomasochist trophy for riding in all weather. Do you want a cookie or something? I get it, you took your R1 out when it was 19 degrees outside. That sounds absolutely miserable. There's no way that was fun. The same goes for inclement weather. Riding or driving in a hailstorm, of course I'm gonna pick driving over being blasted with baseball-sized rocks of ice all day. That's just common sense. Thunderstorms, sleet, snow, date night on a rainy Tuesday, sometimes you really do just want to get from point A to point B with as little disturbance and interaction with Mother Nature as possible. Now, I don't think that makes you any less of a rider to say, hey, it's cold and raining outside. I can wait a few days for the weather to clear up to go have fun. Today, I'm going to take the car out. For those days, cars and trucks win hands down. Besides, who wants to risk damaging their bike like that? Car advantage number 3. Cars are more ubiquitous. It's a big word, Yammie. Get them big old words. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yam, we just talked about how motorcycles are better than cars because they are more unique. What gives? Parts, my faithful followers. Parts. Because cars are the primary choice of personal vehicle in the United States, you can find a replacement part just about anywhere. Even your local grocery store will probably stock a selection of bulbs, batteries, and fluids. Good luck finding any motorcycle part at a Walmart. Well, maybe they have them. I wouldn't know. I don't go to Walmart. If you need a part, chances are you can walk into a store and walk out a few minutes later with a part in hand. Why? Because everyone and their mother drives a Honda Civic, so of course a parts store is going to keep repair pieces in stock. If you ride a motorcycle, however, you'll find that some of your go-to auto parts store don't keep motorcycle parts in stock. They can certainly order them for you, but it's much less likely that they've got a set of fairings or fork seals you need lying around on a shelf in the stock room. Car advantage number 4, you can carry more than 2 people. Bikes are just not meant for carrying around a soccer team or a gaggle of ladies. Motorcycles are designed for a single rider, with some including optional seating for 1 additional passenger, but they are not good for much more than that. And some of your smaller bikes, like a 250, will struggle if you've got 2 large adults riding. Weight has a direct effect on the performance of a motorcycle, so comfort and safety standards aside, bikes just aren't built for peak performance with multiple passengers. And yes, I understand we have sidecars, but really at that point, when someone is sitting down next to you in an enclosed cage, is this not a car? Where do we draw the distinction? Someone needs to figure this out. Cars, on the other hand, come laden with all the latest and greatest in technology, comfort, storage space, and even third row seating. It's like a movie theater back there. They are ideal for transporting your groceries, a group of friends, or even that fancy lass who finally stopped ghosting you. Car advantage number 5, hauling things. Groceries, the new flat screen TV you managed to nab during the Black Friday sale after you skewered a man alive with a kebab, and your latest trip to your local IKEA. Unless you're rolling up with a Mary Poppins sidecar, you are going to need a car or truck to transport any of those. The exception being if you buy 1 or 2 items at the grocery store and you carry a backpack. Beyond that, things are going to get a little bit hairy. Buy some new furniture? There's a car or truck for that. Need to move? There's a car or truck for that. Did you somehow manage to lock down that poor lass and now you need a car seat? You definitely need a car or truck for that. I repeated that so many times I'm starting to sound like Doug DeMuro. Although, maybe a infant motorcycle seat isn't such a bad idea. Maybe that should be my next venture. I can put the prototype on the shelf next to my coveted bottles of Gooch Juice and Eau de Torque. I'll need a good name for it though. Help Yammie out and drop some potential product names in the comment section below. Let me know what you think we should call this new child carrying contraption. Note, Yammie Noob is not responsible for the risk of death and injury to your newborn infant because you duct taped them to your R1 and screamed dank woolly while ripping a fat nooner while your kid was on there, you absolute degenerate. Car advantage number 6, which will undoubtedly put a damper on our new motorcycle kid's seat. Cars are safer. One of the reasons motorcycles are quicker than cars is because they don't weigh very much in comparison. That's because cars have built-in roll cages, which gives you an added layer of the protection in the event of an accident. You've also got an entire casing around you, seat belts, airbags, etc. On a motorcycle, you have a helmet, jacket, and whatever other gear you're wearing, which at the minimum should be a helmet, jacket, boots, and gloves. If you get rear-ended at a red light in a car, you might need a bumper replaced. If that happens to you on a motorcycle, you could end up stuck between the front end of someone else's car and permanently paralyzed. On a second thought, maybe we should not strap babies on the back of our motorcycles. This is why I'm not a parent. Kudos to everyone who managed to keep those squishy, screaming mucus factories alive and well. You're the real heroes. Moving on. Car advantage number 7. Cars are simpler to operate. Cars are incredibly simple to operate. You basically just sit and steer, which is probably why so many people manage to text, Snapchat, and troll YouTube while they're driving. It really is that easy. A motorcycle, on the other hand, requires constant concentration. It's a full body experience, physically and mentally demanding. You have to not only be on high alert the entire time you're riding, but you also have to use your body as part of the vehicle's mobility. It's incredible, but it's certainly not for everyone. And don't get me started on the whole manual versus automatic topic. Most people don't even learn to drive a manual car anymore, and that adds a whole new layer to the learning curve of motorcycles. So, as a bonus advantage, let's hit real quick on how cars and trucks are a great companion to motorcycle life. You really can have it all. The combination of a car, truck, and trailer, motorcycle, etc., it adds up to options. And isn't that the whole part of our core values as motorcyclists? The freedom to choose between busting a dank woolie on a Turbo Busa or carrying our bros around for a night on the town, or to a track day. Now that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoy my sunny disposition and smooth caramel-esque voice, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to join the battle for the first like and comment, then you'll need to click on the notifications bell as well. But be warned, baby yams are fast, and there have been many a times where yours truly has had to moderate who was first battle, and the replay reviews are not pretty. But if you're the competitive sort, then smash that bell and you'll be among the first to know when there's a new Yammie Noob waiting for you video to come right now, yes! And of course, a huge thanks to Ridge Wallets for supporting this episode of Yammie Noob. Go and check them out, get yourself 10% off by simply using the code Yammie at checkout. Hit that link, help your yam get another Daytona. And last but not least, we are giving away a free motorcycle here on Yammie Noob. Yes, you heard that correctly. There's an FZ07 up for grabs, and it will simply not last very long. Hit the link below to learn how you can enter for free, or if you'd like, you can sign up to support the series, which earns you additional chances to win, entry to product giveaways from our sponsors, and you get to hang out in the promised land of our Discord server with me. Seriously, that's the best benefit. Existing patrons will tell you how they hang out with me all the time. Now that's gonna do it for today. I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Fact: we have all been saying it wrong. Dr. Seuss, the popular children's book author, his name was actually supposed to be pronounced as Sois, which rhymes with voice. That is so weird. Goodbye.